Quote Retreat by Sandor. One quote, one reflection, one thought that could bring a moment of light and energy to your day. Join me as we take a look at today's quote. The quote is by Harry Styles, born 1994. It reads, "A dream is only a dream until you decide to make it real." Let's take a moment together to explore the messages within this quote. Dreams, we all have them, but what separates the dreamers from the achievers? Today, we are exploring how one of music's biggest stars turned a simple philosophy into a global empire.
That's such an interesting way to frame it. And it connects to Harry Styles' quote about dreams only being dreams until you decide to make them real. His journey from small-town bakery worker to global superstar embodies that philosophy.
You know what's fascinating about his trajectory? At just 16, he made that pivotal decision to audition for X Factor. The statistics are pretty striking. Out of roughly 200,000 contestants who've tried out for the show across its run, only a handful have achieved genuine stardom. Those aren't exactly encouraging odds.
And what's particularly compelling is how his original plan completely transformed. The solo career he initially dreamed of took a dramatic detour through one direction, which wasn't even part of his original vision.
That's exactly what makes this philosophy so powerful. It's about recognizing opportunities when they present themselves. His first solo album, Sign of the Times, debuted at #1 in multiple countries. But what's really interesting is how he's leveraged that success into multiple industries.
The way you put that makes me think about his fashion evolution. From typical boy band looks to becoming the first solo male to cover Vogue in its 127-year history. That's quite a transformation.
Speaking of transformations, let's look at the numbers. His first world tour grossed over $86 million. His beauty brand Pleasing became an instant success. And Don't Worry Darling brought in over $86 million at the box office. Each of these represents a different dream he actively chose to pursue.
That kind of multi-industry success emphasizes how making dreams real often means taking calculated risks, doesn't it? He could have stayed in his comfort zone as a pop star.
Well, what's particularly interesting about his approach is how he's maintained authenticity throughout these ventures. His support for the LGBTQ community, for instance, isn't just lip service. He's consistently used his platform to advocate for change, even when it might have been easier to stay neutral.
The way he's handled that advocacy work shows another dimension of this quote. Sometimes the dreams we make real can have a broader societal impact.
You know what's striking about his business strategy? He's managed to build what analysts estimate is a $100 million empire by diversifying his interests while maintaining his core artistic identity. That's not just about making dreams real, it's about making them sustainable.
So, how do you think this approach to dream realization differs from traditional goal-setting methods?
Well, looking at the psychological research, there's actually a significant difference between passive goal setting and active decision making. Studies show that people who make explicit decisions to pursue their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them than those who simply hold them as aspirations.
That's fascinating data. It adds weight to the "decide to make it real" part of his quote.
And here's what's particularly relevant about this message in today's context. In an era where social media can make success look instantaneous, Styles' journey reminds us that real achievement comes through sustained decision-making. Each of his major career milestones, from X Factor to Coachella headliner, represents a series of conscious choices.
The long-term perspective adds depth to the quote's meaning. It's not just about making one decision, it's about the ongoing process.
Looking at where he is now, with multiple Grammy Awards, successful business ventures, and a growing acting career, it's clear that this philosophy of deciding to make dreams real has created tangible results. But perhaps what's most interesting is how this approach can be applied to any scale of ambition.
That's such an important point about accessibility. This isn't just about achieving global stardom.
Exactly right. Whether it's starting a small business, learning a new skill, or making a career change, the principle remains the same. Dreams stay dreams until we actively decide to pursue them. And that's the key takeaway from Styles' journey. Success isn't about waiting for the right moment. It's about deciding to take that first step.
Well, that brings it full circle to why this message resonates with so many people. It's both inspiring and actionable.
And as we wrap up, perhaps that's the most powerful aspect of this whole discussion. The reminder that every significant achievement in history started with someone making that crucial decision to turn their dream into reality. With that, we conclude this exciting episode. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd appreciate a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Your support truly helps this channel grow. See you again tomorrow. Yours, Sandor.